Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. You're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Bringing pressure. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Throws it to the right. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but a pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down. It's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looks right for a quick completion. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, Texas, 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clint Curtis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. The Hurricanes will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left and the confidence to go for it. Telling the faith he has in his guys.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Looking to throw yet again. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Look out, room to run here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking right, this one caught. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to
breaks into the clear at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas. So So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Miami 7, Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Formula works again. He escapes the pocket. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Goes in motion, and he drops back in the gun. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Quick throw to the left. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone to a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
QB tries it again here on second and 10. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, For defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The pass rush closing in. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense. Really put in a tough spot here coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on 3rd down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you're going to hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On 1st down, it's a play action. Swung for the pass rush. The sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this 1st half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Puts it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Longhorns will line up here on the 1st down and goal.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. Because guy makes another big play.
Trying to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 3rd and go, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Single back takes the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. 2nd down after that previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Looking to throw the ball. He's got room to run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep
heading for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive started. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. What a catch and run by the junior.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Second and medium. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a Lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He keeps it on the design run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Catch made on the left side. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The timeout is called. To talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the defender miss. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's a draw to the back. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Now flanking the quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's dropped across the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. and they're able to have that chance now with that.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught. He gets loose. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. That's our first snap in the red zone on this drive. And it's caught. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Texas, 42, Miami.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well-executed onside kick.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
14.
The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. first down. Bring the pressure and down he goes. And they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody.
He's in the clear. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Canes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Bringing it out. It's Cook. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator,
The ball is picked off. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Pass complete on a crossing route. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking. If we had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Design quarterback run. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Going up for the first down to the 37.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's brought down out at the 46. Offense getting set. Second down play here. He hands it off from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. They're going to run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Using his legs. It's Proctor. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. 1st down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. When you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beat in man-to-man coverage, and a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quick throw caught on the left side. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Just much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. QB keeper all the way. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. and the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this backs mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's got it again. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas 49, Miami. Texas 49.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It back. The pocket breaking down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Sets up for a classic 4th quarter. Who's going to make a play to make the difference here? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the foot.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And they'll use the ground game here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. Here's another interception. But we're losing track. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
On the ground, it's Proctor. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Proctor. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to...
The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Longhorns under the line in the hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Chewing clock with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. No huddle here for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. The offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting fourth down chances. Looking for a receiver. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return. But the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Barnes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They'll throw it to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Snags with the throw. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. What can they do differently to stop this guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Looking deep for late game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. What a chance for an interception there. Instead brings up 2nd down. 2nd down play. Come on.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception, interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking downfield. Last gasp falls incomplete